Hello everyone, and welcome back to this here series, I guess we'll call it. This is part of what's called the Moonlight Pro League, so we're doing King of the Hill format right now. And I'm sorry to say, very sorry to say it, but we have a Zerg mirror. I know, it's the worst, and to make things even more interesting, we're playing on Lemon, or this game was played on Lemon, which is a very odd map. You'll notice double gas in the main, which matters a lot for this matchup. I would have to think that makes going in-base hatch to quick mutas probably just the best build. I see no reason to put a hatchery on the low ground like ever. At least not right now until you need minerals. And this matchup is generally decided off of 2 base or 1 base. When, by some sort of muta battle, whether that's a big micro fight or whether it's just being able to whittle away at your opponent's drones, although that's actually not that important in this matchup. I'd rather be down in drones than in mutalisks, I'll put it that way. But it could just be a Zergling rush or something like that. Well, it does not appear to be a Ling rush. Neither player has bothered to make a spawning pool yet, so probably going into mutas here. It could be a Ling all-in with speed, maybe, but honestly, on this map, I don't see any reason to go anywhere other than 2 base or 2 hatch muta, all in your main. It's so difficult to fight up that ramp with Zerglings. Unless your opponent is just completely unprepared, they're not going to die. We do see mirrored builds right now. Both players getting their spawning pool and their first extractor at about the same time. Oh, I do need to mention. So the purple Zerg, Michinge, should never try to pronounce Korean names randomly. That is HyuN. That's the Zerg from last game. And Baytube, I have no idea who this is. Artosis, I think, missed one of the names of one of these players or something, because I was looking. He had all the players listed who played in these games, and there's only one Zerg, and thus motive is race. I think this might be motive off racing. Motive is a Protoss player who's on KT roster. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a Zerg though. So we'll see HyuN versus this mystery Zerg, who I cannot figure out who it is. Kind of hoping for HyuN just so I know who the players are now, but we'll see. I just want good games. And like I said, wait, what? Is that double layer? Hold on. No. He's making, okay, we're good. For a second I thought they were both mutating layers. No, the one on top is the second hatchery. And what I predicted is happening here. Both players are going for in main 2 hatch muta because it's just totally free. I thought they would be in gas earlier than this, in the second gas. Just given how important gas is in the matchup when you're just building units that cost 100 minerals and 100 gas. You do also need Scourge. Oh, sorry about that. You do also need Scourge. And they cost even more gas, so yeah. I'm pretty surprised that it's taking this long. That said, I do not play this race, so my surprise should not be noted as anything important. They are now taking the second gases, so both players actually started the Spire before taking second gas. Both banked up to about 400 gas right now. I'm really just waiting for the mutas. This matchup is all about the mutas. I think on this map it's probably the only strategy. I don't know what else you could really do. Maybe something like you go Hydras because you know your opponent's going mutas, but then you're just using worse tech basically. So I don't know about that. I think probably 95% of Zerg mirrors on this map go muta. Perhaps it's closer to 99. It's not going to be 100. You know, if it's ever 100, then that kind of gets into a weird situation where you probably would see like weird speedling all-ins or something, just to try to catch your opponent off guard. The mutas are quite in production here. Looks like HyuN is just... I don't know, man. They both got a lot of gas bank, but HyuN has more, so I'm thinking he's made fewer mutas by this point. They are popping out here now. Our mystery Zerg Baytube has, I think that was 5? Yeah, 5 mutas. HyuN has those 2 out. Gotta be more. It looks like Baytube might just go kill HyuN because he's got more mutas. I'm a little confused. HyuN is getting armor, so once that kicks in, okay, yeah, everything makes sense then. Once armor kicks in, his mutas will just stomp. But if Baytube hits early enough, he might just hit that perfect timing where, oh wow, he's killing his own Zerglings to free up supply. Interesting. But yeah, if Baytube hits early enough, he might just get that perfect timing where the gas upgrade does nothing, and then he's, HyuN's just down 2 mutas. We'll see. Baytube continuing to kill his own Zerglings instead of scouting with them. You can just send those to your opponent's base, but he wanted the supply right away. And also extractor tricking. Actually, I think that was a creep colony, but same idea. You make a building with your drones so that you can fit 1 extra supply in quickly. It does look like armor's going to be finishing up pretty soon. I think this is 8 Scourge that Baytube has made to go with his mutas, so not a bad number. I wonder how important Lings are in the muta fight. Well, we might be seeing a fight here, and if these Scourge connect, I can say Baytube will win this fight. Armor is not kicked in yet. Here we go with the micro, and look at all these Scourge just splattering all over HyuN's mutas. I think he might be in some trouble. This is that timing I was talking about where it just is a little bit before his armor is done. Let's see. You know what? Well, it's hard to tell. It definitely looks like Baytube has more here. 4 mutas. Oh, 43. Armor's about to finish. 5 mutas are about to pop for HyuN. So when those come up, he will be able to hold this off. Losing quite a few drones. The drone count is 15 to 17. Actually, HyuN is still ahead on drones after that, so he lost a few and he's still ahead. And that armor's about to finish, so I really think HyuN is in a great spot now. He just more or less had to not die to that attack, and he was going to be in a good spot to win this game. Even if he's a muta or 2 behind now, his are just so much more durable. You gotta remember that each bounce from the glaives will lose a damage in essence, so you're saving 3 shots. So it's 1 less damage for each shot. I'm not exactly sure how the math on that works out, but it's pretty damn good. HyuN now also making some Scourge, so he's going to have those as well for this next fight. And yeah, I'm really liking his spot. I wouldn't hate even starting attack, but honestly, the game probably will not last that long. I imagine the next fight here is going to be a pretty decisive one. HyuN is just hanging out at home, though. He's not looking to be aggressive at all. I know he did make some Scourge, but where are they? Scouting with them, perhaps? Baytube is coming in here with his army, so we're going to see a fight. And there are HyuN's Scourge. And see what the micro's like. Pretty nice micro, actually, from HyuN. He picks off all of the Scourge without taking any damage. That's huge. And now it's his Scourge against the 0 of his opponents. And it looks like HyuN is just going to hunt these mutas down. I think this is going to be game. Looks like Baytube was basically all in here. And looking at the supplies, HyuN is 6 ahead, which seems like not that much, but that's like 3 mutas. And that's a lot when they have armor upgrade. So this game is looking pretty over. It had to be a pretty insane hold now for Baytube to win. He does have some more mutas popping here. Actually, he's not got any more in production though, so that's a worry. I believe, actually, you know what? Oh, bottom is HyuN. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I thought, because he was supply blocked and Baytube isn't. Reducing to coming here, picking up 3 drones pretty quickly. Now HyuN's mutas with the armor upgrade are on top of Baytube's, and it looks like he's just stopped micro and he's decided this game is over, and his opponent agrees. Well, thank you for watching. Another quick one, not as quick as yesterday's. Thankfully, that was a little too quick for my liking, but another quick one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you come back next time.